Hello and welcome back to my channel. Once upon a time, I did a video on things that I hate about London. This video is my most popular video on my channel, and it was a series that I really wanted to come alive back when I was making videos regularly, but then I stopped making videos and never got around to it. But recently, I have entered the online dating world. Now let me say, it has been an adventure. I'd like to intro this video with a bang. So, I'm gonna tell you a message that I received from one of the first guys I started talking to on Tinder. It reads as the following: "I have a dad bod," says the guy. I replied with, "Same." And then his response was, "That's okay though if you suck dick well." That is a yikes from me, chief. I'd just like to know how many times these kind of messages work on people, because for me, I never responded back. I thought that was way too weird, couldn't tell if it was a joke or not, just a bit strange. So now that we have that out of the way, I've compiled a list of things that I really dislike about Tinder. The first category is pictures. Now, I'm really typical about the people I like, just very specific. That's just me. So you bet your ass I'm going to scroll through every single picture of you to make sure you do look like you and are not just catfishing me, anything like that, anything weird. Now, the thing that I've noticed with this is a lot of people have really moody looking pictures and it's so off-putting, and you scroll through them all and their face just stays the same, like, constantly. And for me, that's not very attractive. I love someone who smiles a lot. I don't think there's wrong with the occasional picture where you're just kind of looking cool or whatever with your shades on, but when it's all of them in a row, that's a hard pass from me, thank you. Now, within the same category, I find that a lot of people also have pictures where like the entirety of them are just with their friends and you don't know who this person is. You can try and make a rough guess, but I promise you it's not going to get very far. You're probably looking at the wrong guy. I also just really don't like when people have pictures of them either glorifying drugs or just smoking in a lot of their pictures, and this is coming from someone who does smoke. But personally, I just don't find it very attractive. If you get talking to someone, I really just like being, "Hey, by the way, I smoke," if that's a problem. Totally get it. It's a gross habit. But I find by people putting up pictures of them smoking, it just, I don't know, it just looks a bit strange, like you're just trying to act cool, and to me that just reminds me of secondary school. Now, I'm sure there was many great guys on Tinder who I just haven't met or spoken to. Honestly, don't think dating online is really my thing. But I have found a pattern, and it's not a great pattern, but it's one that happens frequently. So for those of you who don't use Tinder, you can set like a boundary, like a limit boundary of how far this person should live away or can live away. And I always find that when I'm scrolling, I'll see a guy who looks really friendly, really great, has like a good bio, and I swipe to match with him. And then I see this little thing in the corner which says they are 5,999 miles away. And I'm just not about that. That's just so mean. It's so unfair. It's just the random person pops up, you like them, and that happens. This next point is such like a little petty nitty-gritty thing, but it absolutely drains the life out of your phone battery. Not only does it just drain the life, but you get ads quite frequently. So if you're traveling somewhere and you're listening to music in your earphones, you bet your ass that your music is gonna stop every single time you hit an ad, and it's really annoying. I think my mum's about to walk in. My last and final thing that I wanted to mention was the Tinder bios. Now, I'm sure you've seen memes or pictures floating around of people with like PowerPoint bios, and I feel like this was really funny at first, but now it's like every few people you scroll, there's like one that just pops up, and I think it's just overdone with. I feel like that's a meme that needs to go on meme review to be killed, to be honest. Now, with everything else in life, I'd like to end this on a positive, because I think, you know, too much negativity is bad for the brain. So I did just want to list off a few things that I actually quite enjoy about Tinder. Number one, it's really interesting. When I was a teenager, we're talking like 18, 19, this kind of thing, if it did exist, I didn't know about it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't use it at that age. However, now that I'm older and wiser, I think it's really cool. I mean, if you've got the guts to go out of your way and meet someone new you've never met before and go on a date with them, that's amazing. That's confidence, that's experience. And if it doesn't work out, hey, I'm sure there's another chance. I also think it can be really cool to just talk to someone that you don't know and just have a conversation about life. I think that's so cool. There's no judgment, bad advice, good friendship. What is there to lose, really? I feel like this video was quite rushed, but daylight is slowly disappearing, and this is the earliest I've woken up in a good few months. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this week's video. Not sure when my next video will be. However, I would love to know your Tinder experiences. Have you gone on any dates? How have they gone? What's the worst person you've ever encountered on Tinder or in real life? Let me know down in the comments. But thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, as always. No one's forcing you. It's fine. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!